We are at a beautiful location today. As you can see, we're going to play a fiddle tune for you, one that Katie wrote. So we learned a lot of fiddle tunes at the folk school, which if you've been on the channel, you've heard us talk a lot about that. And we actually kind of taught fiddle tunes to Pap and Paul, you know, our uncle that plays with us, and our grandpa that influenced us a lot growing up. We actually kind of taught them fiddle tunes because when we were playing with them, kind of first learning when we were a lot younger, when we were young teens, we didn't really play that much fiddle music because no one played the fiddle. We didn't do that much melody stuff. It was mostly like songs, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. The melody has always kind of appealed to me because I grew up in a family of, I don't know, rhythm players, which I also adore, and that's something I'm working on now. I'm really not as good at that part. That part's definitely not my strong suit, but I always loved the melody. I always was humming a melody in my head. It was something that I always wanted to be able to do, so I picked the fiddle up because it's primarily a melody instrument. And then I just started hearing all these really fun, exciting fiddle tunes that you could play and people could dance to, or you could just play for fun, and they were really accessible, easy tunes to get to. So I really just had a ball. Like every week I was like, look, I learned a new tune. Look, I'm learning this. And it was fun to kind of take that back to my family, who, I'm a third, fourth generation musician here. And it was a lot of fun to take that back to them, and the roles were reversed. They had taught me so much, and it was kind of like I was able to give back by teaching them. So it was a really fun dynamic there, and we still play so many of those tunes today. So at some point I thought, well, I've got to make sure somebody's writing new tunes. Somebody has to be making more of these songs. At one point am I going to like learn them all and not have any more to play? So then I was like, maybe I should write some. So I have composed a few tunes, and that's been a lot of fun. And a few of them have made it in a few music books, which is cool too.
Yeah. And on our CD, which the link is in the description. If you haven't got it and you want it, we're trying to make a new one this year as well. What's the name of this song, and how did you write it?
So, interestingly enough, I wrote this melody probably 4 or 5 years ago. But very recently, in the last year and a half or so, maybe in the last 2 years, I took in a rescued chicken. I found a really sick and ill chicken in the holler. It had gotten in a fight with some dogs, and it wasn't in great shape. And I thought, if I take this chicken in, I can probably, heal it back to health. So that's what I did. And she's a black chicken. She's what they call a black star, and she's a really sweet little bird. And I named her Clover because while she was sick and I had her in her own little cage, every day I would go out into the grass and pick some clover for her to eat. And plus, I'm really good at finding 4-leaf clover. So every 4-leaf clover I found, I would feed her for good luck in hopes that she would survive. And so I kept saying I should write a song about Clover, my beloved chicken. And I have been playing this melody just as practice for years, never played it out anywhere, never give it a name. And so I decided I'm going to name this song Clover's Real and play it for my chicken Clover. And we'll put a picture of her in here.
Hope you enjoy the song.
1, 2, 3, 4.